Hello everyone, welcome back to Skeledon Bushcraft and Survival. So glad you could join me, and I'm telling you what, it has been a wonderful holiday, wonderful Christmas, and wonderful New Year. I hope that everybody out there has had a wonderful Christmas and wonderful New Year's as well. A while back, Paul and I was talking, Bushcraft Bytes, we was talking about fire lays. And we was wanting to do a collaboration, a virtual collaboration, and that didn't really work out. I've been struggling with that, trying to get that to work. And so I figured I'd just go ahead and tag him in on this specific fire lay video. Now, I've heard it 1,000 times. I've even heard it from my nephew that, you know, it's like, oh, if I was ever in a survival situation, I would just go out and I'd build me up a fire and I'd keep warm all night. Well, the thing of it is that if you've ever actually done it and you just build a regular campfire and this and that, you find yourself up all night freezing, trying to keep the fire going, and you don't get very much sleep. And in a survival situation, you're really wanting to conserve your energy, so you need to be asleep and get a good night's rest for the next day. So what I have here, and I'll turn the camera over and show you here in a bit, a fire lay that will keep you warm all night. It's a very long burning fire. Now, first thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to bring it in. This right here is poplar. That's what the bark looks like. And that's what the wood looks like. It's a greenish tint, and some of it has purple in it as well. Poplar is not really known as being a good fire starter, I'm sorry, a firewood, if you will, because it burns really fast. But if you lay it out in the right fire lay, it lasts all night. All right, let me go ahead and turn this over and I'll show you what I got. All right, I've got this laid up. This is a fire lay, and what I've done, I set that bark aside. I've notched it in here. If I take this out and show you, this is actually notched in like a log cabin. And this side over here is actually notched in as well. So I've notched in both sides so that when it goes in there, it's good and tight, so it doesn't roll down the hill or anything like that as it's burning. It keeps solid. This inner area right here, I'll fill up, start a fire, start filling up with, you know, leaves, the little chips that came from this right here, and build this fire up so that it starts burning the outsides. And then once that starts catching on, it'll burn for 8 hours. Now, I have 3 tiers here. If I wanted it to last longer, then I would build up, and you can go up like 4 foot, 5 foot tall with this type of fire lay, depending on how long you're wanting it to burn for. To last all night, 3 tiers is good. I'd say start a fire around 8 o'clock, and you can build a fire inside for cooking and things like that, and then just around 8 o'clock spread it out so that it starts catching the outside layers to last you all night. Now, I wanted to tag Bushcraft Bytes, Paul, in on this video and have him show a fire lay from the UK and different species in the UK that you can use to do the same thing to last all night. This is just one fire lay. There are several different fire lays that you can use that will last all night, and poplar being one that is used. Cottonwood can be used, and again, these are 2 species that are not known for being good firewood. They take a bit to start and then they burn right up, but if you lay it correctly, it can actually last you all night. If you're wanting to use something like oak and things like that, cherry, oak, walnut, which I wouldn't cook on walnut because it has a lot of creosote in it, so therefore the smoke would contaminate your food. Also, elm does not make a very good cooking firewood, because the smoke does affect the flavor of the food in a very bad way. It doesn't hurt you as far as elm, but it does change the flavor, and it's not good. Oak, I'd watch it on that one right there. Using smoke and stuff like that. There are restaurants that use oak smoke steaks and stuff like that. It's a good flavor and stuff, but I would watch how much of that I would do, because it does have a toxin in it, and you can overdose on that toxin and it would be bad. Hickory is another one that you can use. Is really good for a firewood. You can use it for both, keeping you warm all night and cooking, as long as you use the right fire lays. So that's just a quick demonstration of a fire lay that you can use. I'm actually going to be using that. I'm doing an overnighter, which I'm actually going to be doing a video afterwards on this one right here of my overnight adventures. And so I'm not wanting to light this up yet, because I need this for tonight. In fact, me and my nephew both need this for tonight to keep warm. But nevertheless though, that is one example of a fire lay that you can use. Future videos, I plan on showing other fire lays that you can use as well, and kind of tag team back and forth with Paul on, you know, different species from here and there, and the different lays and what they do, you know, in the different countries. So I hope that you enjoyed, and I apologize for not lighting it up and stuff like that. Don't hold that against me, please. But I do need this, and I am going to be using this for tonight. It's supposed to get down below 0 tonight, and I'm wanting to be warm. I don't want my nephew to freeze to death and stuff like that. So I don't want to waste it right now. We cut down, that right there is a full-size tree. That, what I showed you, is a full-size tree that stood up, I would say at least 30 feet, cut down into that right there. And couldn't use some of the bottom end of it, because like I said in previous videos, that up to a point it's still moist, and then at the very top it was just rotted too much that it couldn't be used. Yeah, that's that. Please don't hold it against me for, you know, not lighting it up. That's the reasons why that I'm not, and demonstrating it. But tomorrow morning I'll be showing it, and the next video that follows this one will show it in action, because we're doing an overnighter tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. I love being out in the woods, and then hunting tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's a cool little event that we got going on right now. Paul, I'm tagging you, like I said. So I look forward to seeing your video. And again, I'm sorry that I couldn't do the virtual collaboration. I really wanted to do that, but I couldn't get things to work right for me. I apologize about that, but I figured we could tag back and forth on this fire lay stuff, and that'd be fun. Also, I want to tag another person in this. I want to tag BushCraftBums, John Riley. I want to see fire lays that he comes up with and stuff like that. All right, well, that's it. I've stretched out this video a little bit longer than what I thought I was going to. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. And I'll see you on the next one.